Hello, everyone. Homes at home. A little bit of a rainy day today at my place, so I'm not working on the deck. I've done a few things this morning personally, but I told my two guys, stay home. Bailey, Tyler, you can relax. We'll take it over tomorrow. So I want to tell you a few things about my property. I have 10 acres. It's been the greatest thing that's happened to me since, I guess, there is a pandemic that allowed me to stay home, be safe, be clean, and work on my own property. All these years I've been here, I think in this house I've been about 15 years, 20 years now in Holden Hills. My property is all about, people call it, a staycation, my place. But to me, it's serenity. I made zones. I made a zone down at the back that has a fireplace. It has a waterfall. It has a barbecue station. I have 3 of them on my property, and I'm talking barbecue stations. And it's about having a choice. Down where the fireplace is, there's a big 16-foot umbrella that can come over top. Family can come down there. It's very, very private, very quiet. And it's just another place to go to. So the pool, I'm working on the deck that's beside the pool. Off to the right has the cabana. The cabana is an inside dwelling. It's about 16-foot octagon. So 16 feet, 16 feet, 16 feet. You understand, we've set that up as a dining room. And indoor eating, just in case. On the outskirts of the property, we have all kinds of gardens and trees. You've seen my garage. I love my garage. I don't get to go in it enough. But it's all about, I guess I need that break in life. I've been working so much that I can come home and have my own serenity, which to me is very, very, very important. To just be relaxed at home, that I can breathe again. So some of the things, I'm showing you pictures now. You can see my garage. We have a video coming up, hopefully soon. We're just seeing if we can get this downloaded, about what we've been doing on the deck. And I tell you, I still have a lot to do on the deck. And are we going to get the video? Is that a good thing? No. Okay, so we're not going to get the video, but I can show you next time. Right now, I'm enhancing the tiles. I couldn't do it today, so I've got sun in the next 2 days. We're going to be enhancing them. Let me tell you a little bit about this. The limestone is a porous tile, so it's absorbing rain, it's absorbing footprints from my grandkids here on Father's Day that were in the pool. Got to constantly clean it and then get it ready for the enhancer. So the enhancer is 2-part. Enhancing it means they'll take a light gray tile, get it deeper so it's a darker gray, and then it actually seals the tile as well. The good thing about this is that it's easier to clean after that. It's not going to absorb all dirt, grease, spills, anything like that. So I'll have that done in the next 2 days. The lighting is almost all in. I have all the pod lights in. I'm working on the pedestals. I've ordered those. Those are supposed to be coming in 2 days. I'll be putting those up. I have a big ceiling fan that's going in the kitchenette. The idea with the ceiling fan is 2-part. 1, light down on the inside when I'm cooking. 2 is that if we get any smoke up inside that little small pavilion, which I call the kitchenette, it can disperse that smoke out so I don't have to put an exhaust. Now, with that, I've got the pedestal lights coming down over the bar area and the barbecue, so it lights right into the barbecue. And that's going to give me choice lighting. So pot lights, pedestal lights, the ceiling fan, and then the bigger pavilion, which is the eating/TV area, relaxing area. That's going to have 3 LED lights that I can control with a remote or my phone. It's going to give me red, blue, green, or white. And the whole thing about this is all the lighting, including the post caps from Freelight. I love these guys because Dave and Betty, they really know how to design the best LED lights out on the market. You're going to see those. I'll show. What I'm going to do is in the reveal, I'm going to show you all the lighting options and pictures at nighttime. And at the same time, hold on, Monica, hi, thanks for sharing your knowledge with us on homes and contracting. Helps me as a single female to ask the right questions and be able to know when I'm not being told the truth on repairs. I love that. That's why I do what I do. So for the lighting, it's really about just choice lighting. I can have what I want, romance. I can have that beautiful blue light. I can have bright light when I turn all the lights on in white. And then I can have just the bar lights on if I prefer that. The wonderful thing about having the bar/kitchenette is just like indoors. That's where the family goes. That's where the friends are. They're sitting there together. I can't wait for General Products, and that's the outdoor patio furniture company to set up my whole patio. They are going to surprise me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Angie. Is composite better than wood for decking? Now, pros and cons about absolutely everything. Wood, let's talk about pressure treated. It's going to last about 20 years. It's not going to be a problem simply because it is a pressure treat in it. Any wood will turn gray, so it doesn't matter what wood I talk about, it's going to turn gray. Composite is kind of expensive. It's a man-made wood. It's wrapped now. They've made it much better now than they did years ago. That's why I replaced mine. So it's a choice of what you want. If you have wood, you need to maintain it. It's going to turn gray. That means sand it, stain it, seal it, do what you want to do, whether it's cedar, which is probably 2/3 more than pressure treated. I like composite. It's drainable. It's good if snow gets on it. At the same time, there's still a possibility, even with wood, by the way, that an algae growth can grow on top depending if the sun's getting on it and drying that moisture, especially from snow or depending on your region. Lots of rain could do this too. But I think it comes down to choice. Composite's good, wood's good, stone's good. It's all good, but it's what do you want? Would I choose composite over wood? The answer is absolutely yes, I would. Less maintenance, and that's why. Okay, please come and fix my home, says Peggy. I could really use it. My floors have a ripple effect in the hallway where water has leaked from my washer, and bedroom has past termite damage and would love to do away with my living room. And I have a great room. Okay, so right away I can tell your home's a little old, and maybe I should come over. I work for beer and food, so it's not. I'm not. You know, I'm pretty cheap that way. You just have to get in the line. There's a whole bunch of people that are waiting for this. We're going to be speaking with Adam today from Vipeq. I did some spray cork. Not only when I first found this product, much like the spray foam years ago, and to me it was product of the century. The spray cork, I sprayed my house. It's cinder block. It's wood. I sprayed my shop. That's steel. And I sprayed other things that were outside that were wood structures. And this was my way of testing it to see how it would work. And I love it. I have a beer and we'll cook. Come my way now. Oh, Holly Ann. Thank you, Holly. Okay, that's interesting. I love it because spray cork in itself, what you need to look at it is it's like let's say a stucco. And the properties about it is it's a thermal break at 1/8 of an inch. What's a thermal break? The cooler. You keep hearing me talk about it. It stops that hot sun penetration, stops the cold penetration from getting inside the cavity of your house. It is an STC rating of a high number. I believe it's 62. That's sound transmission class. And we're going to be looking at some videos. So I have a beer and food when you're coming over. Pamela, I had a baby. Okay, let's bring Adam on right now. We're going to talk about some of the things we've done. We did spray my Uncle Billy's house. And Adam, are you here? How you doing, Adam?
Hey, Mike, it's good to see you, man. How are you?
It's good to see you. I'm doing really well, even though it's raining today. It's raining really nice right now. Fine. I don't mind. You guys came in and you sprayed in front of my shop because I used to have a lot of cedar around the door opening. And I was tired of sanding it. I was tired of sealing it. And it came out so nice. You were just in here last week. You also sprayed the skirt on the outside of my new deck. And the reason I chose the spray cork is that it's going to protect the outside of my deck when I plow the driveway, when I, just from splash up from anything, and not to mention it's really, really good. Oh, here. Hi, Doris. Hello, Mike Holmes from Manitoba. Love watching the show. Hi, Doris. So let's watch the video first. We're going to talk about it, Adam. We did my Uncle Billy's house, and I want people to see. I want people to see the changes, what they can do instead of just sucking. Well, not only can it give you decor, in other words, dress up the outside of your home, it can give you a thermal break. That's an insulation. It keeps that cold penetration from hitting the metal, the block, the wood, and vice versa in the summer. It stops that hot sun from getting inside and warming the inside cavity of your home. Oh, we also saw Henry the pigeon. That's a new poem. A racing pigeon. All right, Adam, have you been really busy? I know you've been saying, have you been really busy still applying the spray cork everywhere?
Pardon me, Mike?
Okay, have you been very busy applying the spray cork?
Yes, we've actually been very busy distributing it throughout all of Canada and the United States. And people are finally starting to catch word about how we can take the value that you have in your home and add to it. We don't rip anything off. We spray over top of what you have, and we add a functioning finish.
Well, you just said it. Now, my Uncle Billy's house, which is the video that everyone was watching, that is an older home. Oh, we almost went out there. It's really, really raining right now, so we may have an interruption here and there. What it did by spraying from the outside, giving that insulation, not so much an R value. R stands for resistance.
That's right.
So we have heavy, heavy rain right now, and it's interfering with my dish-to-dish. It's going to keep happening. I can see this, Adam. All right.
It's kind of smoothed out right now. So we can talk about what we did to the brick. So when we add that thermal break, what we're doing is we're actually letting the R value in your walls perform at its top capacity. We're sealing off those drafts with a breathable coating, and we're also adding a U value.
Now, the R value is not the biggest thing that we're looking for. We want that thermal break because the cooler will keep the ice cold and the food warm. And that's the same theory it's going to do. Okay, this is going to keep going in and out. Hopefully this rain just calms down a bit and doesn't disrupt us anymore. I'm going to have to come up with another way of doing this as a backup. At this point,
Hey,
sorry?
We can't always rely on technology, but we can rely on building materials.
You know what? I really like that. And Daryl says, tell Adam to watch out for that moose behind him. You got a big, that's one of the
what we're doing here is spraying the world's tallest moose because the city of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, was tired of having to update it. So this product does make your house look longer for better.
You know what? I like that. So you're just finishing the outside of the moose, it's making it feel new again, and it's easy to clean, it's easy to take care of. I tell everyone, this product of the country, why it's got everything we want, thermal broken STC, it's even got a Class B fire rating.
And it's renewable.
Yes, and it's renewable.
It's natural and renewable. And what we are trying to promote is keep what's on your walls on your walls. Don't throw it away in the landfill. We can make it better.
You know what? I like that, Adam. I really do. It's I'm sorry that
I like you, Mike.
We've had a couple of breakups here due to the weather, and I'm sorry about that. But it's all right. We're still back and forth here. It's not so bad.
It happens. We worked through it, Mike. We worked through it, man.
Yes, we did. And so you're in Manitoba right now.
Pardon me?
You're in Manitoba right now?
No, I'm in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Oh,
but you will find me most of the time. I'm traveling all over Western Canada. We're building our distribution and our applicator network. So we have applicators based all throughout North America. If anybody's looking for pricing or information, email me, adam.vipeq@gmail.com. I'll get you in the right direction.
Christina says, who do you contact in Washington State to do the quote on my house? So Christina from Washington wants to know who she contacts. You, right?
Christina, what you want to do is send me an email and I will get you passed over to that proper distributor and we'll get you taken care of as soon as possible.
I think that's awesome. Adam, as usual, it's always good seeing you. I want you to keep keep packing this product because I think it is everything. Oh, here's a question.
You know that I will.
Can you apply it on a log home? That's a great question because you can apply it on wood, steel. You can even apply it on asphalt. Don't do it, but you can.
Mike,
we've
actually applied it.
I know you have.
We've applied it on log houses, and it actually keeps the look of the knots and of the wood grain while applying a breathable coating that keeps your home more efficient. It seals the drafts. We've done a number of log houses. If anybody wants pictures of those houses, email me, adam.vipeq@gmail.com.
See, that's a great point, that it makes it breathable. Remember, I keep telling everyone, if we wrap ourselves in plastic, punch a hole in our mouth and in our nose, we will die a miserable death because our body needs to breathe. So does your home. So by putting up something that actually makes it almost airtight but breathable, this is why
Breathable, yep.
it's good. It needs to breathe. It needs to be thermal broken. Adam, what is your email again? Denise is asking. One more time, say it slow.
It's adam.vipeq@gmail.com. And Vipeq is VIPEQ.
Okay. Adam, thank you so much, buddy. Keep making it right.
Thank you, Mike.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Mike.
I think we're back. Can you hear me now? Do we have any problems with my voice? Let me know. Let's see. Somebody's going to say something. I'm sorry about that, because this rain was really, really heavy. It interrupted the dish-to-dish service. And at this point right now, I think we're good. I said I'd be back, and I am back. Okay, so let me have a comment. We were talking about Vipeq. Really love this stuff. I'm going to have to come up with a way to not let this happen again. That's what happens when you're on a big property outside of the city. We don't have the direct wires coming in, and I rely on dish to dish. I don't, and I'm glad people can hear me again. We do have the video up, and I will be showing it. Sounds great, sis Christine. Thank you. But hold on, we got a lot more to talk about. This is, for me, a lovely day. It was so hot in the last few days. Woohoo, you're back. It was so hot in the last few days, and we've been working like crazy outside and sweating. But the good part is we're able to jump into the pool afterwards, which really, really helps to have a pool. It's funny because a pool is one of those things where 50% of the world like it and 50% of the world don't like it. So for real resale value of any home, a pool is in the neutral zone of whether you have one or not. A lot of people say to me, should I fill it in? I say no, never fill in the pool, because you could sell that house to somebody who wants a pool. Should I put in a pool? That's, again, it's up to you. They're very expensive to have, but it sure beats trying to sit in a bathtub with ice water. You know, it's actually a wonderful thing. Now, I'm going to run a video that I did shoot this morning, and hopefully we don't have a problem. Allison, need an old lady to work for you? Pretty good with a hammer. Allison, I like it when women, I'm going to give you some stats, Allison. About 70% women over men are responsible for fixing their own home. Did you know that? And the reason I tell you this is because women are usually tired of waiting for their man to fix something around the house, and they tend to do it themselves. So I love seeing it. Wish it would rain in Phoenix, I bet. I need you down here in Maston, Georgia. Come see me, and I'll cook you a great Southern meal. Now, I love Georgia. You know, I filmed Home Free there. I did a lot in Georgia, Atlanta to be specific, and all in the surrounding area. South Carolina, North Carolina. We did a lot, Florida, and that was all Homes Buy It Right. And man, I had a blast doing it. I love the United States. Barb, if you missed my show, you're going to have to keep watching. It's just as simple as that. There's all kinds of them. There's almost 20 years. Almost 20 years I've been on television. It's a long time. Michelle, she fixes everything. She doesn't have the man. Now, I'm going to show you the video just so you see a little bit of my zones. You might hear me repeat myself because I tried to talk about it not too long ago. But watch the video, please. It is raining today. Today I was supposed to be actually enhancing the tile. This is a wonderful enhancer. What it does is it boldens the tile. It darkens it. It's a light gray. It's going to make it dark gray. Right now you can see it looks a little dark because it's raining. Can't apply that in the rain. Tomorrow I have the next 2 days of all sun. That's not going to be an issue. We still have a lot to do. All the rough and electrical has been done. Almost all the pot lights are installed. You remember hearing about choice lighting. So I have pot lights on both, we'll call them pavilion areas. One is going to be entertainment, television, dining. The other one is the bar / kitchenette, which I kind of like. It's the area that everyone's going to be at, especially with the families.
In the bar kitchenette, I'm going to have pedestal lights hanging down. I also have a big ceiling fan that's going in, and that's really just from any smoke that's coming from the barbecue with a great light on it. On the inside of the bigger pavilion, we're going to have some beautiful LED lights that give me choice of colors: blue, green, red, white. So what this does is, I don't know, for mood lighting, we're going to call it. I can dress up for an evening. I can do anything I want with it. All the lights can be put on independent, not to mention, I'm going to be putting in my Free Light. I love these guys from Free Light. The LED solar lights on top of the post of the rails all the way around, which on its own, without lights, just lights up the deck at night, and it doesn't cost me a penny. Lots to do. Right now, I need to clean up the property. I have interlocking stone throughout the back of the house, which leads into the pool area, which goes down into the fire pit. That's a water fountain directly straight ahead there. I usually have that running. Today's not the greatest day to do it. The stone, being about 10 years old, has grown some algae, some dirt, and I've been looking for a way to clean it other than getting a pressure washer. Honestly, takes forever, too much water. You tend to add chemicals. You know I don't want chemicals on my property. I found this company that is coming in next Monday, and these guys are environmental. No chemicals whatsoever. They have a big truck that comes in, and they literally have this machine. It looks like a carpet cleaning machine with no brush. What it does, at a high temperature of steam, water, and pressure, so water pressure, it will bring the stone back to brand new. So all the stone and all the stairs that lead to all my plant and gardens that I just absolutely love, and it takes care of them. It will go right through the property. They're going to clean all this up, which then I'm going to dress up with my own furniture. My furniture company that's coming in, General Products, they're going to be doing the furniture on the deck and still surprising me. Very big, I'm going to say ticket item, but you know what? When you're doing a deck like this, you need to look at what to spend money on. The barbecue, it's a commercial grade. The 3 stainless steel cabinets, commercial grade. The other cabinets that are going in for the fridge, they're custom cabinets made from outdoor product that is never going to rot, it's never going to mold, it's never going to fall apart. So there's where a lot of my money's going. Little added things I'm going to put in. I'll show you at the end because I don't want to tell you everything until.
Okay, I think we lost the rest of it, but that's okay. You get the point. I'm trying to show you a little more of my property. It's funny because I'll never forget moving down here years ago when you watched me on TV, and I'm still on TV. It's HGTV in the US, and here in Canada it's on CTV, and you can probably watch it online anywhere. But a lot of the magazines and a lot of those television shows wanted to come to my house and show my property. And just so you know, I thought, this is my place. I don't want to tell everyone, but I'm going to give you a little bit. So each and every time I do this, I want you to see how I live, how I enjoy it. My garage, the solar panels that I use on the garage, it's run by solar. This whole garage is off the grid. On my house, it feeds the grid, so I try to do both things. I try to be very wise about how I spend money. If I take trees down, I add new trees. And the problem with this property is that we had about 300 pine trees that I had to take down. And that was to do with the larva from the pine beetle. We were having warmer winters, and the larva was not being killed off in the tree. And they literally ate all the trees, and I had no choice but to cut them down. But through all the landscaping, I put in beautiful spruce throughout the property. I made a lot of changes. And this is my place. I mean, this is something that I get to do to say, every time I can, every day I can, every month I can, to dress it up, because this is where I come home to. On the weekends when I can, got a little gazebo to go sit in the gazebo. I love having this property because it's the little thing that I get to keep smiling each and every day. Now there's a couple of young people here that wanted to talk to me. They've got a really good question, and I love doing this because let's say they're young enough that they're looking for a direction in what they should be doing. Let's see, what are their names? We have Riley and Andrew. How are you two guys?
Good. How about you?
Okay, when once, there you are, look at that. We'll talk for a second and everything's going to just chime back in and everything's going to be good. Riley, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21, and sorry?
Andrew?
I lost you.
Andrew.
Andrew, how old are you?
21. We're identical twin brothers.
Oh man, you know what? I thought you were just brothers, but you really do look alike. Change the hair a bit. That way I can distinguish between the two of you. You have a question for me about your future. What is your question?
So, how did you start your business at 19? Because we're starting our own custom home and renovation company right now, and we're just looking how you became the success that you became.
Okay, first of all, Riley and Andrew, where are you talking to me from?
Right now, we're located in Mississauga, but
Mississauga.
we are from Brantford.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm a bit of freak of nature simply because I've been doing this since I was a kid. I finished my first basement at 12 years old. I did all the electrical, all the plumbing, all the designs, the stairs, you name it, I did it. At 19, I was offered under contract to run a very large company. And I mean, to me, I was an adult. I look at me now back then and say I was a young kid. But that doesn't mean anything. I knew what I could do, how I could do it, and who I am. So you want advice? First, you have to know enough to start the business. How much do you know?
Well, I have a construction engineering degree, and I worked up north for a couple of years, building multi-million-dollar cottages. Felt confident enough to come home and give it a shot on our own.
Okay. Andrew?
So I went to school. I have a diploma in business, and I also have a few years experience in the trade working for contractors in Brantford as well.
Okay, so this means you have enough experience right now to tempt fate and go on your own, correct?
Yes.
Right. My advice to you, never lie. Always be honest. You are who you represent your company to be. So be clean, be honest, be careful, be kind, don't overcharge. You have to really never give up because it takes a long time to build a business where people can trust you, where people will recommend you. Don't start off too big. Start off small enough that you can stay busy and then grow, learning more, and keep doing this. I think the bottom line is don't give up. Integrity is the key. Never give up. You know, man, I got my butt kicked at 30 years old because the recession came in Canada here, and I know you guys don't know it. That's because that was 27 years ago. That recession hurts. And I didn't think it would hurt me because I'm really good at what I do. The problem was in a bad time and possibly epidemic time, and even right now is what I'm talking about, can cause a reaction to the industry. So don't put too much money in, put in more effort and more heart. If you do that, you guys should be successful. At the same time, stay in touch with me because maybe one day I'm going to need your help.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ray says, she says, great to see you. Young people interested in construction and trades. Let's not lose the knowledge. Everything is about the next generation of skilled trades. It just is.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
So thanks for asking. Please don't ever give up. Keep going and stay in touch with me, okay?
Absolutely. I will. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. This is about the next generation of skilled trades. This is about talking to the government. This is about talking to the schools. Why am I the ambassador to world skills? Because it's important to me. We need to make it easier to get into the trades. We need to remove that stigma. Karen keeps saying she wants me to play my drums. One of these times, I'll play my drums for you. Okay, Karen? I will. We need to make it easier for the young to get in the trades. Remove that stigma that the trades is like being a garbage man. And trust me, being a garbage man is not a bad thing. It means you're working for the city and you make good money. Someone's got to pick up that crap, and that's just as simple as that. The more we do for the young, the better we're going to be in the future. Does your property have a biting, stinging bug problem? Actually, it does not. I don't seem to have a lot of mosquitoes. There's a little bit of a time period where the tiny black flies come out. I kind of like in this place. That's why I'm staying here, and I don't think I'm ever going to sell it. Maybe you can come visit me one time. And thank you for saying my property is gorgeous. Sorry that we had a disruption today, but we'll see if we can make it right for the next time. I'm going to keep doing what I do. You keep doing what you're doing. You have a great day. See you.